O-Y says oi. And that's how you spell oi at the end of words. So there are two different ways to spell oi. Do you see that in your chat? You can spell it O-Y or O-I. However, you don't have to guess. It's always going to be the same spelling for the middle and the same spelling for the end. O-Y is how you spell it at the end because words aren't allowed to end in I, except I and some foreign words. So like you wouldn't spell boy like that, but you can spell boil like that. O-I is for the, you can also spell oil like that. So O-I goes at the beginning or in the middle. But if it's at the end, you need an O-Y. So you wouldn't spell toy with T-O-I. It just looks funny, doesn't it? We're going to spell it T-O-Y for that end sound. But you can use O-I in the middle, like toil or toy. Just toil is the only one I can think of. Or coin, or actually, we're going to save that for OI lesson. For today is just the OY lesson. OY comes at the end. Once in a while, you might see it at the end of a syllable, but usually for only the word royal or its related words. Usually OY is saved for the end. OY is at the end. So today when we're spelling, you're going to hear oi. You're going to hear it at the end. You're going to spell it O-Y. So let's get practicing. Do, 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 do. There we go. Can I move myself? Yeah. I think I'm going to put this. I'll keep it up here, but I'm going to put O-Y down here. This is how you spell oi at the end. O-Y. You see that? Okay. So let's spell together. Ready? Our first word is klimpoi. Klimpoi. So our sounds are k, l, I, m, p, oi. Now I'm going to stop sharing because oi is technically not one sound. Because one sound means that your mouth doesn't change. It has to be O or E, but it can't be oi. That's two sounds. But we're going to count it as one today. Sometimes you can count, it's called a diphthong, where it changes from the beginning to the end of it. Your mouth changes shape a little bit. Sometimes you can count that as one sound, especially when you're learning how to spell that sound. So today we're going to count oi as one sound. So klimpoi, consonants. K, l, I, m, p, oi. So here's an I. We're going to spell that one with an I, which can say I right here just fine. It's short sound because there's two consonants after it. Oi at the end is spelled O-Y. You ready for yours? Your word is actually, yeah, your word is brish toy. Brish toy. B-r-I-sh. Oi. Kind of starting off strong, aren't we? Put it in the Q&A when you have spelled brish toy. Brish toy. Brish toy. Very good, Alyssa. Yes, absolutely, we can. Brish toy. Here we go. Go hard or go home. I love teaching you guys. Yes, excellent. So we have consonants. B, r, I, sh, t, oi. I is spelled with that I. Short I can be right here just fine because there's two consonants after it. Oi at the end is spelled O-Y. You guys are going to do excellent on this lesson. I have a feeling you're going to bust through this one. Okay, this next one's too easy, so I'm skipping it. We're going, so I got in the comments, go hard or go home. So we're gonna do some challenging ones from the beginning here. So together, this next one is going to be shy boy. Shy boy. Now don't be tempted to spell it like this. This is how you spell the word shy, and this is how you spell the word boy, but that's not how you spell shy boy because Y's come at the end. If you're trying to spell the I sound, you're going to use an I, not a Y, unless it's a Greek word. So let's do this one together. Shy boy. We have sh, I, b, oi, consonants. Sh, I, b, oi, vowels. I. You're always going to start your spelling with the most common. The most common way to spell I is with an I. And this can say its name right here, its long sound, just fine because there's another vowel 1 or 2 doors away. That means it's allowed to say I. You don't need a Y. That's for the end of words. That's why it's how you spell shy, because it's at the end. But you don't need that Y in the middle like that, when an I will work just fine. And then oi is spelled O-Y at the end. Now, so if this is shy boy with 1 B, just for fun, just say it to yourself. What would this have said with 2 B's? Now this I can't make its long sound anymore. It would have to make its short sound. And then that would say shiboy, shiboy. So you're going to need that knowledge if you're trying to spell a long vowel sound, which means it says its name. It can only have 1 consonant after it, not 2. Okay, so your word is chai-moy. Chai, like the first sound is ch, like chop. Chai-moy. Ch, I, oi. Chai-moy. Chai-moy. And then let me see those in the Q&A. Chai-moy. Hunter, I have a feeling you want a hard one. Chai-moy. There we go. Very good, Annie. Yes, Nimanshi. Very good. Nice, Lana. Excellent, Diana. Good. So chai-moy, our consonants are ch, I, oi. You knew that it had only 1 I in it because it can say its name right here because of that vowel 2 doors down. Oi at the end is spelled O-Y. What would it have said with 2 M's? Chimoy. Chimoy. Now that I would have to have been an I. Chimoy. If you want I, it can only have 1 M after it. Okay? Number 3. You guys want a little bit of a harder one? Okay. Try this one. Actually, let's do this one together. Yipimpoy. Yipimpoy. Together. Y, I, p, oi. Yipimpoy. Consonants. Y, there's a consonant Y because it's the beginning. Y, I, p, oi. Vowels. I want this I to say I. Can it yet? No. Right now it says it has to say I because there's only 1 consonant after it. If we want it to make it short sound I, it has to have 2 consonants. If there's not 2, make 2. Now it can say I. Yipim, I, another I right here, but it already can say I because there are already 2 consonants after it. Oi at the end is spelled O-Y. Now, you ready for yours? Yitistoy. Yitistoy. Y, I, t, st, oi. Yitistoy. Yitistoy. That was close, Hunter. Yitistoy. Close. Close again. You need one more letter. See if you can figure it out. I don't want to give you any hints. You want a hard one, right? You can do it. Figure out where the other letter goes. Yitistoi. Think about those vowels, if they're long or short. There we go. Nice. Nimanshi. Yitistoi. I want to see a few more in the Q&A. Beautiful, Hunter. I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. Yitistoi. I want to see one or two more come through the Q&A before I give you the answer. Ooh, so close. Okay. So it starts with our consonant Y. Y, I, T, I, S, T, Oi. We want an I here. It has to have two consonants after it to say I. If there's not two, make two. Y, T. This one can already make it short sound because there are already two consonants after it. Oi at the end is spelled O-Y. Yitistoi. All right, I'm going to dial it back just a little bit and then we'll get hard again, but I want you to do this one on your own. Try the word cry toy. No hints from me. Cry toy. K-R-I-T-O-I. Cry toy. Cry toy. Cry toy. All right, I was about to say we haven't got a correct one in the Q&A yet, but now we've got some correct ones coming through. Beautiful. I know that you had to focus on that one, and I wasn't going to give you any hints so that you could just think, oh, is this right? Is this right? Nice, you guys. Cry toy. Cry toy. Yes. Okay, so consonants. We have K, R, I. I know you're tempted to spell it like this, but you knew not to, because this Y is for the end of words, and this I sound is in the middle. So well done. Cry, t-oi. So for the I, the most common spelling is just a regular I. Can it say its name here? I? Yes, because there's a vowel 1 or 2 doors away. So that's all we need, is just a simple I. Oi at the end is spelled O-Y. Look what you did. Gorgeous. Well done. Okay, now let's kick it back up a notch. Here's probably the hardest one so far. Ready? You can do it though, because I see what you're doing in the Q&A. You're doing fine. Here we go. Strindim boy. Watch my mouth, because at the beginning my mouth is open on the N, and in the middle my mouth is closed on the M. Strindim boy. Strindim boy. Strindim-boy. Strindim boy. You can do it. Here's a hard one for you, Hunter. Strindim boy. I'm excited to see your guys' answers. Take your time. Strindim boy. Strindim boy. Ooh, that has a lot of letters in it. Oh, so close, so close. Not quite, Hunter. Gorgeous, well done. If you just submitted it, beautiful, well done. Strindim boy. Strindim boy. Okay, you got, I love how you're thinking because you got so close, so close. Most of you got so close. Only one person got this one correct. So let's do it together because when you see it, you're going to be like, oh yeah, I knew that, I knew that. So string consonants. S, t, r, I, n, d, I, m, b, oi. So far so good? String, dim, boy. Okay, I. This can be spelled with an I just fine. That I sound is a short vowel just fine because there are two consonants after it. So you don't have to double the N because there's already two consonants right here. You don't have to do anything else. This is another I. Can it say I in this spot already? Yes, because there's already two consonants there. We don't have to double the M because there's already a B. Two consonants is all you need. They don't have to be the same, just two. Oi at the end is spelled O-Y. Now, if you didn't get that, you got so close. I want to try another one that's kind of hard like that. Are you ready? Here we go. Splistinfoy. My mouth is open in the middle. Splistinfoy. Splistinfoy. Spl-I. St-I. N-f-oy. This is an F, so in case it's hard to hear. Splistinfoy. Take your time. Splistinfoy. Splistinfoy. Splistin. I want to get this N right here. Splistinfoy. Then you'll have it, Hunter. Splistinfoy. Gorgeous, Annie. Nice, Alyssa. Splistinfoy. Beautiful. Splistinfoy. Oh, so close, so close. Okay, here's our consonants. Here we go. S, p, l, I, st, I, n, f, oy. The hardest part of spelling is separating these sounds. If you can get the right number of sounds and then the right sounds dotted, the rest is easier. That's the hardest part. That's why we do all of that sound work at the very beginning of class, because that's the hardest thing, is separating each sound. If you can do that, then we can spell them. So there's the consonants. The vowels are spli, I, can be spelled with an I right here just fine. Two consonants after it is all you need. Splistin, I is another short vowel sound, spelled right there just fine. Oi at the end is spelled O-Y. So here is Splistinfoy. Splistinfoy. Look at you guys. You must be feeling so good about yourself right now. Okay, last one. Croy. Croy. Go for it. Croy. Three sounds, but four letters in Croy. Nice. Good, Alyssa. Good, Hunter. Good, Annie. Good, Diana. Nice, Nima. Nice, Sheep. Nice, anonymous attendee. Nice. Melanie. You're welcome. So Croy, consonants k, oi at the end is spelled O-Y. You know that now because you came to class today. You might not have known that before. That if you're spelling oi, there's two ways to spell it, O-I and O-Y. The O-I is for the beginning and middle, like oil in soil, but O-Y is for the end. You might not have known that before. Did you know that? Let me know in the Q&A. Did you know that OY is how you spell OY at the end? No? Well, now you do. Now you do! Congratulations on your new knowledge. That is yours in your brain to keep forever now. It is your new knowledge. That is all yours. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. You did great. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye, everybody.